Okay, so it is currently 10:46 p.m. at night. I don't usually film content at this time, but there is an Oblivion Remaster thing happening. It seems like there's gonna be a trailer, and I'm really excited. So for those who don't know me, my name is Cage. I love Oblivion. If I have to choose one favorite game, it would be Oblivion. Because it was my childhood, you know? It got me through, I think, a lot of stuff while I was growing up as well, so it's very meaningful. I started my Elder Scrolls journey with Morrowind. I think when I picked that up at the time, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I never really finished the full game, and I still haven't. I need to. That's definitely something I plan to do on my channel. But the reason I got into Oblivion was because of my brother. He introduced me first to Morrowind, and I don't know, I was always very close to my brother, so I was very influenced by him, especially with gaming. When Oblivion was first announced, he told me about it, and I was excited because I remember watching him play Morrowind a lot, so I knew it was something I was gonna love. And I remember seeing like the trailer, and there's horses, and I just loved horses when I was a kid, so I was really excited about that part in particular. The collector's edition, in fact, was the only collector's edition I had for a very long time, but yeah, I treasure that. In fact, I have it right here. Yep, it's my brother's, but I stole it from him. I don't think he minds, because I think I was the one that ended up loving this game way more than he did. The most exciting part was definitely the septum that came with it. This little thing. It's still in the little bag, and I don't think I'll open that up. I want it to stay in there. Nice and snug in the bag. There it is. My predictions for the Oblivion Remaster. We already heard some stuff. There's been a few leaks. I do hear it's in Unreal Engine 5. It's remade by another company. I guess I don't know too much else because I haven't been catching all of the leaked stuff. I also just wanted to be more surprised if I could too. What I hope is that it's mostly the original voice actors. I don't know if they'll do extra voice acting. I'm not sure which parts I'll remove too, because maybe some things won't age well. I mean, it was 2006 when this game came out, and it's now 2025. But either way, I'm gonna enjoy it for what it is. If you guys enjoy the reactions today, make sure you thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, would love to have you here. And yeah, really appreciate y'all watching. Okay guys. 2019, 18, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling emotional already, and I haven't even started it. Oh god. Virtuous. Yep, they did it.
The others, they were taken to the tower. They're behind us.
Oh, that looks so epic. Oh.
You hold our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire.
Oh.
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Close shut the jaws. Oblivion Remastered.
Here we are 20 years later.
Todd!
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters.
Oh my gosh,
Skyrim,
Ariel.
Oblivion, Morrowind, and Daggerfall Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio.
I'm
I
so
think when
happy,
it comes
you guys.
to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion now,
So
with
many
this
memories.
tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Oh.
Yeah, there are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long.
I remember
and
watching
it.
it.
Sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my god, it's been 20 years? I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like, when you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like...
Yes! Yes!
There's this, like, flood of nostalgia.
I
Oblivion
feel that.
is the beginning of who I am. As an individual, as a game developer, it all starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time.
Oh,
what that
I
meant
remember
to
that
this game.
moment.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
Yes!
I
Please,
was
give
born
it to me, Todd!
7 years ago.
Oh, fuck yeah!
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
Oh, this is the original.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Are we gonna see the
I
remaster
have seen
next?
the gates of Oblivion, beyond which...
Oh, okay, he looks different. I don't know. I don't know. He looks quite different. Oh.
Whether you're reliving these moments or
Oh my gosh, I'm
experiencing them
crying.
for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
I mean, so far it looks like they've done a really good
We wanted to
job.
make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete
The
form.
gate looks amazing. They did that well. Oh, this, yeah, Oblivion looks amazing. Ooh, yes.
Those familiar with only some Elder
Everything looks
Scrolls
so
lore
good.
will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
from unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil?
He looks so different. I don't know if I can get over it.
In addition
my
to the core
only-
game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including
The only
story
thing I've
expansion, Shivering
noticed
Isles, and Knights of the
that's-
Nine. So you
I
get
don't
the full
like,
experience.
maybe.
On a personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I mean, I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played
Heck yeah.
Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
Yeah, I can't get over how different he looks. I'm just so used to the original 2006 Uriel Septim. It's alright, I'll get used to it. Everything else
The technology
looks
we used to
great.
create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
Oh, the Spriggans. Wow.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to
Oh,
all
the
our
Shivering
visual goals.
Isles.
We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
The brush opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here
Love
by
that
the eye.
quest. That quest is so
The
good.
Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or
Sheogorath.
eternity.
Where's...
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the
Pretty.
next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and standing
The
landscapes
Kageric
that
looks
use
kinda
millions
funny.
of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
Oh.
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment.
That
This
does look
results
nice.
in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects.
The Oblivion
While the original
Gates are
game had
just
limited dynamic
very well
shadows,
done.
now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
Oh, that's so pretty.
We
The
used
lighting is
incredible new lip sync
amazing.
technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it.
And real tools helped
The
us create
faces
the
are
base
kind
image
of
our
wacky
characters.
though.
From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to
At
share
least
the
some of
model,
the
rig,
faces.
and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
Can you
We
still
have
make
access to so
strange
many
ass
modern rendering
characters?
features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
The horses look great.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Let's go. Dungeon crawling.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay. UI and UX. It's
Okay.
audio.
Oh, the
We've
arena.
updated features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
Interesting.
We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. You know, it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
Guess I'll see when
There's a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third person, but there was no crosshair and we felt the experience could be modernized. One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and
they've
recorded
added
new lines of dialogue.
Oh, they have added stuff.
Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's just so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law. Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone.
Sheer looks quite different too.
We
Oh
are going to
gosh.
steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind
the
priests
Elder
will
Scroll.
deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Oh!
You violated the law.
Stop
Stolen
right
goods are now
there.
forfeited. Then pay with your blood.
Don't know if I like the font they used, but you know.
As games
I'm
have
sure
developed
everything will
over
be
the past
modded, right?
20
You
years,
can mod it.
players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because it was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint.
Good.
In fact,
Yeah, I'm kind
all
of
the
glad
character
about that.
locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion
alchemy looks
Oblivion.
good.
What are those features that just immediately come
this
to
is
mind for
nostalgia,
players
yeah.
when they think of the game?
The mini games are the mini games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great. How's it go again?
Clock ticking. You can put a fresh
Oh,
coat of
yay.
paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Good. I'm glad the
Whether you're
lock picking's the
returning
same.
to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and
Oh
watch you and
no!
worship the ground you walk on.
His hair's not yellow enough. It needs to be
just
more
feels
yellow.
better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the
Oh, that's
remaster, they're
pretty.
going to be shocked at just how good the game looks. The Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel
Oh, that looks
something.
nice.
And that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like, it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait.
Oh, they're gonna drop it.
The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster will be available
now?
Today.
Of course it is. Alright, BRB just gonna start installing it. Damn. I wasn't sure if they're gonna give us a week or not. Or more.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. This is the 27th of last seed. The year of Akatosh, 433.
Oh, the mud crabs.
These are the closing days of the third era. And the final hours of my life.
Oh.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Bethesda Game Studios.
Ooh. Worse is yet to come.
That was a cool transition. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to play this.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
I guess I know what I'm playing this week.
Find your own path. Remember the Emperor!
I think I'm most excited to explore Shivering Isles. Oh, that unicorn! Yes!
And close shut
the Jaws of Oblivion! Oh, I love hearing his voice. It's so good. Wow! Available today! Oh my god. Stay tuned for a special gameplay stream. Ooh. That's exciting. Wait, so I could get it right now? Oblivion? Oblivion Remaster Deluxe Edition. I mean, first thoughts, the environment, everything, the landscape, all that looks great. The characters' faces, I didn't feel too convinced on. But then again, the faces in the original Oblivion, they were what they were too. You can make some pretty wacky characters in the original Oblivion. I'm interested to see all the new dialogue and everything that they recorded. It does look like it's inspired, of course, by more modern UI and probably Skyrim's UI a little bit. Should be interesting to see about that. I wasn't too fond of the font they used, but these are just little things I'm nitpicking. Otherwise, it looked gorgeous. The lighting especially looked very, very cool. And the Oblivion gates were amazing. I feel like I'm gonna have more thoughts about the Oblivion Remaster once I start playing it, so make sure you catch me live on this channel or over on my Twitch. Just to add, I'm really, really hyped for Sky Oblivion still, and that's something I'm still definitely going to play. I think the fact that it's all fan-made and everything, there's so much love gonna be put into it. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a lot of enjoyment out of that too. Feel free to let me know what you thought in the comments. Make sure you thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Alright guys, take care of yourselves. Bye!